obviously, it's a big one. So, we're looking forward to it.
What are the keys besides I mean, obviously you got to contain Paul, and Stojakovic made 10 3-pointers last time he was here. Any thoughts on specifically the stuff that you got to do?
Well, I mean, David West is such a huge part of that ball club. I mean, he gives them the inside presence that they need, and we'll have to do a really good job on him. And Page obviously is a no-leave guy.
I've been working out a little bit, and obviously he wasn't cleared today. Any thoughts on that? His delay?
No, when he's ready, he's ready. It's important for him to take his time, and when he's ready to go, jump right back in. But there's no point in rushing it. He needs to take his time. He's got a long career ahead of himself, and important things for him to be patient.
Kobe, what do you say about DJ Benga tonight? You seem to enjoy some of his moves.
Oh, absolutely. The Congo Shuffle. That's what we call it. The Congo Shuffle.
How important is it to get this thing out of the way as quickly as you could, get to the bench, get nobody hurt?
Well, I think it was important for us to establish our rhythm and, and playing well and have a big game like this where guys kind of sit down and rest and get ready for tomorrow.
Is that what you guys are already thinking about? Were you thinking about it before it even ended? The big game tomorrow?
Experience. This comes from experience. I understand when you have back-to-backs, whether we're playing New Orleans or playing whoever, the important thing is to try to take care of business and get guys off their legs.
Can there be too much emphasis on these regular season type games with the playoffs approaching?
No, I mean, they're big games. We know that, and we look forward to the challenge of it. I mean, it's kind of practice for the playoffs.
Do you have a photographic memory?
I don't know why.
Because it seems like when you watch a tape, you don't forget a move, even if it's 5 days.
Well, yeah, when it comes to that, I pretty much remember everything.
Hey, with all that was said this summer and looking where your record is now, do you feel like maybe your comments motivated the team? It was actually a good thing because there was a lot of negative publicity around at the time.
Well, sometimes when you're front and center of a situation, you gotta shake a couple trees. You know what I mean? And that's something that I had to do, and seemed to work out pretty well.
Do you think that people are going to kind of frame that story differently, the way history looks back at it, as opposed to the way it was framed during the summer?
Maybe. I think it worked out well. I think it put a lot of pressure in places where, we publicly needed to apply pressure, and made us have to be a little bit more aggressive and to do some things.